Let's kiki on this interesting story. Jennings, I love her. So she's not backing down after Trump's anti-trans executive order. The 24-year-old trans advocate shared a powerful Instagram video standing with her family while addressing critics. Watch this.
My name is Jazz, and I am transgender. At an early age, as soon as I could express myself, I made it clear I was a girl. Guided by medical professionals, I began my social transition at age 5. At age 11, gender-affirming care helped me avoid developing secondary male characteristics, and when I was 17 and a half, I got my bottom surgery. Today, people call my family abusive, but does this look abusive? My brother Sander is a fierce social media ally. My dad has always fought for my rights and is an incredible protective father. My brother Griffin has taken on pro bono LGBTQ+ cases. My sister Ari does LGBTQ+ research. And my mom has been my greatest supporter and rock since the moment I was born. My story is proof of unconditional love
and the power of family. Trans people need your support and deserve all the basic human rights you have.
Don't listen to what you hear in the media. Get to know trans people.
Oh, I love it. Jennings says, my identity is real. What are we all talking about? I love her.
Give me a little backstory on Jennings, because now I realize I need to go and do a deep dive.
Jennings actually lives in Florida, right? And her and her family, she transitioned at a younger age, and she had a reality show called I Am Jazz, which followed her and her family during this transition. You know, I don't know exactly if she had started the puberty blockers and then went on to do more. I'm not really sure.
Which is irrelevant, to be fair.
Honestly, it was more about the parent support, her incredible journey, and now she is, she went to an Ivy League college. Like, she is just a superstar right now in everything, and I don't think that would have been the case without the support of her incredible family. The Jennings family is just, her parents, like she said in the segment, her brother, all her family is so supportive. They are always on talk shows representing. They're always at prides representing. And yet she still has made it vocal about how difficult things could be.
I think it's really important that regardless of if you've got the support of both parents, your entire family, one parent, the fact that you have a support system is light years ahead of, unfortunately, some of our other trans brothers and sisters and non-binary humans who don't have that. So when people like Jennings take the time to use their platform to spread happiness, but spread factual information that comes deep from within, family ties and true family cores that are just mounted in love. It's what the world needs. Yeah. It's something that can save a youth trans woman or man who is just thinking that all signs point to no. It's so wildly important, especially in this time. And I hope that this just reaches one person. I'm going to look right into the camera. Just because President Dump tries to do something or signs an executive order, please realize that there are so many other steps that need to be taken before this executive order can just be passed. It doesn't happen overnight. There are judges that have the power to block it. They are working tirelessly to do so. So please do not just feel like it is all ending when you read these fear-driven, horrible articles by Fox and terrible news outlets right now. Know that there is a light. It might be a small light at the end of the tunnel, but it is not blown out, okay? And we have to remember that there are people that care for us as a queer community, that there are people who are actively trying to stop what is being done. I feel like it needs to be said more because, and it is absolutely an attack on all of us. It's an attack on the trans community. We've seen it. They're trying to ban gender-affirming care. They're trying to ban medicine within military. I mean, it's definitely happening, but nothing is set in that disgusting Caesar stone until it is. So just keep fighting back because our voice matters.
Just know that, you know, he who I'm not going to say his name,
Right.
you know, signed 1 million bills, okay?
Right.
And those bills, he'll sign them, and many of them will end up on the cutting room floor, okay? After it's all said and done and fought against and everything. It doesn't mean that there's not fear and that your fear is not valid,
It's
because
valid.
it really is, you know? But, you know, Jazz Jennings' message to young queer folks, right, is that there is hope, that there is, you know, that, I mean, I know people that like are planning on leaving the state because their kid can't get gender-affirming care here.
The country.
You know, the country.
I mean, yeah.
You know, so Jazz is a beacon of hope. You know, we need those voices. You know, Laverne, I had last week on my show, I did a video from Laverne Cox, you know, and another strong woman saying, we're not going back in the closet. Right. You know, I am who I am no matter what, and I will continue to scream loud, and you will hear me from the top, from the highest hills.
And Laverne has always said, you know, just because of my platform, I'm sort of given more of a, you know, almost a privilege. You know, she is a famous actress, and she gets more things from doctors just because of whom she is and her wealth status. But she will always remind you that she is a person of color who has struggled with this her entire life. Yep. And just because things may be a little bit easier for her in the sense that, you know, she's more well known, she will never stop pushing the agenda for young trans,
for the rest
you know,
of us.
humans, for the rest of us. Yep. And she will always be a beacon and always a voice for this community. And we need more people like that.
100%.
You know, we really do.
We totally do. This is an important conversation for our LGBTQ plus community. Help us tell these important stories by liking us.